that's interesting.
What's interesting?
I do. I do have this thing about uh, people that talk a lot and then you check out because you don't know anymore what they're
Oh,
talking
no.
about. Oh, what do you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Okay, another question.
Yeah, hit me,
As
ruler.
usual.
Mhm.
Okay. Our episodes are self-awareness and be good, etc. And then some of them are, why the heck do we get stuck with people that talk a lot and you can't get away from it?
This is a common theme, getting stuck in conversations or with people. Yeah.
Yes. There are persons, you like them, but then when they start talking, they never stop. And you don't know anymore what to do. What do you do?
Oh, God. I'm not the person to ask. I'll get caught out. I'm trying to look engaged and nod but my mind will just go elsewhere, thinking about other things, or I'm concentrating so much on trying to look like I'm concentrating that I've got
Do
no
you
idea
think
what they're saying.
that person noticing if you're engaged or not?
I think it depends. If they're a person who, some people who talk a lot, it's a very one-sided conversation and they don't listen to anything you say in response. Those people, I don't think they notice at all. You could say, I don't like you, and they'd just keep talking because they're not listening. But then there's other people, it's true, you know it. Then there's other people who are very chatty, but they do actually listen and they are more observant. I think those people would pick up on it. Like if I was talking to you, Ruler, sometimes I'll get excited about things and I talk a lot. No, other way round. If you were talking to me a lot. What? Really?
Yeah.
Are you being sarcastic? Oh.
No, I'm serious.
That's interesting. I think sometimes I can talk a lot. Maybe I know how to behave with you because we know each other well. I don't know. But the example I was trying to give, you and I know each other, and I like to think we're both good listeners. So if you were talking to me about something that's upsetting you or you're really passionate about, so you're talking lots, and if I started tuning out, you would notice so quickly. Would you agree?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I'd just start nodding and going, when it just wasn't appropriate to. And especially because I try to be really engaged in conversation and ask questions and take it deeper. If I'm tuned out, you're going to know. And I don't have a very good poker face.
Is, Rosie, is that after meeting again after this long conversation and the expectation that you still remember everything I said or I still remember everything you said. Well, that's not the case.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Because if someone talking a lot and you're tuning out, you're not listening anymore. You're not registering. So meeting them again, you have to pretend that you still know what they talked about.
Oh, shit. Oh,
to
dear.
avoid that they start all over again.
Dear. No, you know what? I say, oh, can you remind me? Because the other part of this is my memory's terrible. It really is. Why you pulled that face?
Yeah, because you keep telling me I'm forgetful. You call me out on it, and now you say, oh, that's not fair.
Well, feel free to call me forgetful because it's pretty unreal. And most of the time it's not because I'm disinterested. I don't retain the same information that other people do. Some things I'm really good at remembering. Other things, no. If you ask me, I'm sure you've told me the names of your family members. If you ask me, well, I remember the name of your husband, your son. I put in my notes app the names of your daughters and I have forgotten. See, I've forgotten. But I put it in my notes app because I know I forget. Where was I going with this? I forgot. I actually don't know what I was.
You're a true example of someone talking a lot and I checked out. I have no idea where
Shut
you're
up!
going. I
Oh,
checked out already.
because I was being boring. I was being boring.
Yeah.
This is when you have you have a very pleasant look on your face, and you'll just, and then there'll be a very long pause afterwards, and you're probably like, oh, okay, she's stopped now. What can I
So
say?
did I look engaged?
Not necessarily, no.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking
When's
first I
she gonna
started
shut
thinking
up?
when she got, first I was thinking, when is this going, like, where are we going? And then I started
I think there's a
thinking
lot of
of
those
other
moments.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm also
So
bad at remembering, especially
yeah.
when someone, um, what example? Okay, someone who travels a lot, and
Mm,
every time they have a story about their travel, I never remember this
yeah.
because I don't travel.
But it's also like, what benefit would you have in remembering that? So I think you were talking about you have to pretend in the next conversation that you remember the last conversation that you tuned out of. I just say, you know what, can you remind me? And often what'll happen is they'll say something. I go, oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that. And then they'll sum it up. And I'm like, sweet. Okay. I've got the recap version. It's great.
Yeah. So would you worry when you're going to meet such person, even though you're frozen, but hopefully
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
you're still
I'm
a little bit.
here. Da, 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 da. Can you hear me?
I can
I
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you. Oh,
Yes.
you can.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yes.
All right. So my question to you was, would you worry about meeting this person
Oh, that's
because
right.
it's gonna be so long talking
I don't think that this is a problem I have faced. Is this a problem you face all the time? Sounds like this
all the
is a.
time? No, but sometimes.
Yeah.
About the episodes canceling appointments. I would be
Yeah.
really happy when such a person would cancel the appointment. It's just this disclaimer. I have very good friends that binge listen to our podcast. None of you is in this category.
Yeah,
Just
be
to
careful
reassure
what
my
you say.
friends. None of you. I love you all. I want to see you anytime.
But
Well,
in the
sometimes if you
same,
cancel, it's also okay.
yeah, in the same breath, I think all of us have moments where we go off on a tangent and it gets a bit boring. Like you and I, we enjoy each other's company. But just like what happened a couple of minutes ago, you were like, where the fuck is this going, Rosie? My point was, I care about you and you talk about your family, but I have forgotten the names of both of your daughters. My way around it is I put it in my notes app. And I already forgot what the point was coming. I did have
I
a
have
point,
to
Rula.
yawn.
God damn it!
I'm
Anyway,
yawning.
you're so rude. You're gonna make me. Oh fuck!
This
Listener,
episode is boring.
it is boring. Bloody hell! Point is, we all tune out. Okay, we all tune out. It happens.
See, this is one of those episodes. I gave her the mic. I gave Rosie the mic, and I'm tuning out.
And I haven't dealt well with this question, have I? So I think we should just put a pin in it. Rude, so rude. But I would agree. I don't think any of my answers were particularly insightful. So, except this. Don't pretend, Ruler, the next time you meet the person that you remembered. Don't. Don't even try.
I can't even try because they can ask me something and I would not know the answer at all.
Give you a test on what they spoke about. Nah, stuff that.
Yeah, and especially when topics intertwine, different topics, and
Yeah.
then, well, I do this with my husband. He's totally not in the state of having a conversation with me. And then I have so many things to tell him.
Yeah.
And then he's standing like in the kitchen because he's been working in the garden. He's now in the kitchen. He's having his break. And I see him and I start telling him all this kind of stuff that's going on in my mind. And he's looking at me kind of, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the capacity to listen to you now.
Does he tell you, hey, can we talk about this later? Or does he just try and soldier through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tells me. Rula,
I think you have to do
I can't
that.
have this now.
Not right now, please. Because otherwise what will happen, they'll pretend they're listening, right? And they'll agree to something or be nodding and responding but not thinking. And then a couple of days later, something will come up. You're like, oh, I've got that doctor's appointment today. I'll be back late. What? You didn't tell me that. I'm like, yes, I did. I told you yesterday. And you said yes and that you could pick up the kids. So it causes arguments.
Yeah. You know, also what happens, Rosie, sometimes in these kind of conversations, I would nod or say yes or no, but I should have said no when I said yes.
Oh,
And then the
dear.
person is like, what? You're not listening.
Oh,
This is not
dear.
the right answer.
Oh, dear.
This
So
happens
what
with
do we
me.
do if we're catching up with a friend? So this isn't in a household situation where you can come and chat later. You live together. What if you're catching up with a friend and you just realise you're really having trouble concentrating? What do you do?
Yeah. If this friend is always in this state, I don't think I will catch up again.
But what if it's you who's not interested and tuning out?
Well, if it's on that day,
Yeah.
I can be honest.
You
Look
sound
at my face,
unsure.
because how does
Be
this look
honest.
like?
Yeah, it'd be hard not to offend the other person, wouldn't it? But you know, you've put time aside to catch up with them, and then you just can't concentrate.
Yeah.
I find what you're saying really boring. I don't
Well,
advise you say that.
now, when I go to pick up Liam, there is a mom, and I feel she doesn't have the capacity to chit chat with me. So I pretend I don't see her.
Oh
Because
my
I
God!
don't want her to feel obligated to have a chat
You
with
could
me.
just wave and say hello and keep walking. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
okay, I do that.
Maybe do that.
I walk hoping
That's funny.
she didn't see me or I didn't see her. But because this is how self-aware I am when I'm having a conversation with her, that she might not have the capacity.
She must feel
tired.
obligated to talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So that was in a previous school, not in the new school.
Really now?
Am I
Okay,
hanging
everybody.
myself?
All right. Yeah, maybe. It's all right.
What do you say? Shooting yourself in the toe?
In the foot.
In the foot?
Close enough, shooting yourself in the toe. It's so funny getting sayings wrong. It must get confusing too with so many different languages that you speak, because I'm sure the sayings aren't the same in each language either.
Oh goodness, I don't know. But whatever language, I never say it right. So I'm
get it
glad
wrong
you
all the
understood
time.
what I mean. All
I
right,
did.
guys, this chaotic episode is just to create self-awareness.
Yeah.
That's
And
all.
essentially, I'm boring. That's what half the episode was. So let us
Oh,
know.
goodness.
What do you do
Let
when you're
us
tuning
know.
out? All right.
Bye.
See ya. If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Ruler and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have
going.
to stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you
That's
so
what I
much. See you
just
next time.
said. Ah.